Alright, so this is my Dracula vampire build. I named my character Dracula. This is my bleed build. Just got the outfit kind of the way I want it for the fashion souls aspect of it. But I have my character just at 91 right now. And he's pretty damn good. Just started him out. Show you the stats as of now. Level 91, Vigor's at 29, Attunement's at 14, Endurance is at 20, take that up to 25 or 30, Vigor maybe to 30, 35, most people will go up to 40 or 50. I like to leave a little bit of a challenge in there. Vitality at 10, Strength at 18, Dexterity at 45, Intelligence at 12, Faith at 12 for the Fire Whip, and the Luck at 25, which obviously you'd want to take that on up to 40. So I'll probably take the 25 up to 40 and cap this at 120, 125 if needed, but I don't think it will need that at all. Go up here to Twin Princess real quick and see what he can do. And I'll then show you the weapons that he's rocking and what I got going on now. I've only picked up 2 slabs, so I only have a +5 Chaos and then a +10 Grave Warden blades, twin blades. He's got a cool little armory, a lot of shit he can use here. Now I keep the Grave Warden on him at all times with the Chaos for the range, as well as the Fire Whip. Fire Whip will reach anybody trying to get away or finish people off. Really effective. Also, I'm using Power Within. It's going to give you a shit ton of damage. It's going to take my damage up to 505, 370, 383, and then 300 on my claws. I'm rocking the claws for a parry on my left hand. Chaos Whip, parry, or claw, chaos. And then we can go straight over to Warden Twin Blades, parry, or we can do our Warden Twin Blades. Of course, we're using the bleed buff with the bleed throwing knives. And this is just awesome. I cannot tell you how valuable the whip is. It's really effective. Also, it's up to you what you'd want to use. I put on Poison Mist. I would definitely take that to Toxic with 15 int. Power Within, or you could do Chaos Fireball, or you could buff your weapons with fire as well. I'm going to buff mine with the Bleed, with the Rouge. And then, other than that, if I want to go heavy on a weapon, I will use, if I want a heavier weapon, I would grab the Karthus Greatsword, which is a curved greatsword, and I must have accidentally, no, here it is. Karthus Greatsword, it's only at +8 right now. That's doing 384. You buff this thing, it's really good. It's really fun to parry with this thing, and the weapon art's amazing. So you can pretty much hit anything, flip in the air, and knock the shit out of them with this thing. It's really good. Just show you real quick. Now this thing is not buffed all the way, but it is a really good weapon. Oh shit, I'm heavy right now, so that's not gonna work out. Okay. Let me get rid of something here. There we go. Off to a very bad start. About to damn die. This is a really fun build though, the costume. I've been playing with the twin blades Yesterday I was working with this. Very effective, very good weapon, heavy weapon, like for somebody in heavy armor with the shield. The Karthus greatsword is really good. It's a lot slower than what I've been playing with. I've been using the claws right now, and the Warden twin blades, so my timing is completely off. Anyway, we'll get back here, get our magic up, and I'll go out and use the other weapons. I just wanted to show, if you wanted to use a heavier blade, this one is amazing for bleed. It does have 38 bleed on it, and then if you buff it with the Karthus Rouge, it really takes it up, like, amazingly. But this weapon does take 18 strength and 22 dex, and so you're going to have to put that 18 in for this if you're going to use it. Now, you're always going to be able to use the Godhards with the only a 12 requirement of strength. You would always be able to use these with only 13 strength. And these are really good also. They do have the bleed already in there at 37. A lot of fun. I also have a Blood Black Blade plus 7. That's 45 bleed. That's really good. Not using that. The Chaos Blade, amazing. Amazing bleed potential. 43 on the bleed. This is pumping out a 421 damage with the 43 bleed on that. S scaling. So you get the 241 on your scaling damage, and then the 180 on the blade. So I would go with that. Definitely the best katana and the best bleed weapon. And then these are amazing. The Sharp Warden's twin blades. Get those and buff those, and we'll be fine up to weight. And this is pretty much what I've been playing with now. We'll go ahead and pop a squat real quick. Just wanted to show the power, if you're into the heavy blades, that Karthus blade has. It can punch right through really heavy enemies in heavy armor that do a lot of damage and have a lot of poise. That weapon will punch right through their defense. And literally, it gives you that good hyper armor if you're into all that. I'm not so much, but very, very effective. Let's go ahead and show off this first. This cuts them up really, really good. Very effective. Adds some really nice bleed. Just kind of cuts through anything. The Chaos Blade, extremely effective and very nice for stacking that bleed. Of course, you cannot buff the weapon, but you don't need to. You can pretty much just cut through and bleed through anything. These guys are pretty tough, probably some of the toughest in the game, because they're at the last boss. They buff, they get the extra armor, the extra poise. And this, I mean, you don't even have to have a shield at all. I'm not using a shield in any way, shape, or form. And you can literally just kind of go right through them and finish them off before they can do a whole lot to you. Same with these. These are amazing. Especially with the buff. I mean, they're kind of stupid strong, really. A lot of fun to use. The weapon art on this is awesome. It can just, like, cut up and kill a group of enemies. It just cut down those two in one weapon art. If there were 3 of them, they would all 3 died. We're going to go in here, we're going to stagger him, and we're just going to, whoa, roll back and heal before we get cut down by those 2 and shot by an arrow. But the weapon art, amazing. The L1s, you can just cut right through their shield. If they can put their shield up, you're literally going to bleed them right through. And the bleed potential stack of this weapon is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There is no need for a shield. Like, you can kind of just power through attacks and shields. Obviously, would take a little bit of finesse, but not really needed because of the damage. You see that? It's just 1, 2, 3, and they're down. These dudes are really solid. With that giant, big shield, that great shield there, and the spear, those guys can be a pain in the ass. And I do have low health at 25 vigor, or I might have just now picked it up because I did just level up, so I'm not actually sure what my vigor is, but we'll see right now. just to be, Vigor's 29. Okay, so I took that up 4 points. Anyway, low Vigor, fairly low compared to a lot of people and their builds, but you don't need it. The damage on this is just stupid. The stagger potential is stupid. Now then also the claws are a lot of fun. So we're going to throw some rouge on these claws. These are only at +7. And these guys all have shields, so we'll try to get that head shot. You can stagger them right through their shield. Just right through their shield. The weapon art is amazing. If you can hit them in the head, it is awesome. Now, what that does to a player is amazing. The damage, the speed of this damage, like literally you just power through their attacks and their shield and just put them down like nothing. Absolutely nothing. If that was a person with way less health, they'd have been toast. Absolute toast. And then we did show the Chaos Blade, we did show the Claws, we did show the Wardens, and we did show the Karthus. I would like to show what this whip can do real quick, because this whip is... Do not underestimate this whip. Whips are actually really good if you know how to use them. So that range on that attack would probably hit that wall from right here. Wham. In fact, it would. If that was a player coming at you, that will stagger the shit out of them and probably take their life down to half. If they're down to half, that's going to kill them. And if that doesn't kill them, why, you just pull out your claws or your own rookie or go run with the katana. It's awesome. This attack is a lot of fun. You hit them in the head with that, it staggers the shit out of them, and you just power through and kill them with this. Extremely fast, extremely effective. This character is awesome. I'll show him. He's got the ragged mask, black hand armor, black knight gauntlets, and then Lawrence leggings. Defense is at 19 physical right now, 19,668. And then, yeah, I'm just using Ring of Favor, Corinthi, Hunters, and a Havel. And then we'll just get up close and personal and show my guy's face real quick, because he's pretty cool. He's got his red eyes cut over his left eye, looking pretty beastly and pretty mean. But this is Dracula, and this is my bleed build. Thanks for coming by, checking out the video. I just wanted to show this off. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys ought to make one if you haven't already. Tons of fun to get up close and personal. Who needs a freaking shield? And just power through people and cut them to shreds with this shit. And it is amazing, very effective, and a lot of fucking fun. So try it out. Thanks for coming and checking out the video. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you, and goodbye.